Hello there. Just like to extend a Crystal Lake 78 thanks on this Thanksgiving Eve to all my rowdy friends who were such a wonderful delight this past All Hallows Eve season. But Hallows Eve is over. But the terror still remains. All the spiders have left the walls, cobwebs in the shrubs have all dissolved. Killer clowns are no longer hanging, mummified skeletons are no longer dangling. Jack-o'-lantern is now pumpkin pie, ravens have left my scarecrow's side. Black wreaths and black mirrors are packed away, off the beaten path my black cat he hath stray. The undead have halted their ghastly march. No harvest moon now lights up the dark. Yet evil remains in the still beating heart. Madman that want to rip you apart. Lurking and stalking your every turn. Lunatics that just want to watch the world burn. Wicked schemers still scheming with plots to disrupt. Diseased minds boil over, about to erupt. How safe are you really in the present day? In a flash or an instant, it can all go away. The fragile society will so quickly unravel, a crumbling burnt mess of ash, rubble, and gravel. Survivors may encounter such rabble in their travels through the desolate wasteland, every man, woman, and child living from mouth to hand. Dark ages and depressions, we've lived through them, sure. Disease rats bringing plagues from your ships to your shore. Markets may crash even worse than before. Diverse your portfolio, why bother, what for? Tomorrow's not promised, that much you can promise. Dictators with buttons far too eager to touch. A code and a button, it wouldn't take much. A mushroom cloud in your November sky. A hell of a topping for that Thanksgiving pie. No, I'm not crazy, cynical or insane. I just understand terror, and I understand it remains. Happy Thanksgiving! Oh, but before we go, I should say that was a bit of a grim note, so we'll leave you with a joke, eh? But, just a minute. Hello there. So, little Johnny's going to school and learning curse words. And then he goes home and asks his father what they mean. So he comes home and he says, Papa, what are bitches and bastards? And Papa says, people, son, people. And then he learns the words dicks and pussies. And then he goes home and says, Father, what are dicks and pussies? Hats and coats, son. Then he goes home before Thanksgiving and asks his father, Father, what is fucking? And Father says... He looks at the box of stuffing and says, it's stuffing. Well, then Thanksgiving comes. The guests arrive, and little Johnny answers the door and says, Hello, bitches and bastards. May I hang up your dicks and pussies? My mother's in the kitchen fucking the turkey. Happy Thanksgiving.